Hello, everyone. I'm going to work out the example in this section step by step to show you how to solve a real world problem. So the example here is, we have a demand function and the supply function for a commodity, and we need to find the market equilibrium. So the demand function and the supply function, they are both the price of some commodity as a function of the sales. So P is the price and X is the sale. Okay, the number of sale. But one is from the point of the customer and the other is from the supplier. Okay, so that's the difference. So when we say the market equilibrium, we mean, the two prices have to be the same. You have to reach the same price from the customer and from the supplier. So these two prices are the same. So then we just equate the right-hand side of those two functions. So we're gonna get what? So an equation negative 0.025x squared minus 0.5x plus 60 equals the other function 0.02x squared plus 0.x plus 20. Then the only thing left is just solve this equation. Okay, so so we need to solve a quadratic equation basically. So let's just work it through and see how we can do the problem. So so here let's continue. Oh, sorry about it. I don't need that. Okay, just delete this and this. Okay, so let's just continue this with this equation and try to solve it. Okay, we can start from combining like terms from both sides. So what we do, you can either put all the terms from the right to the left or from the left to the right. Okay, and when you move the terms from one side to the other side, you have to change the sign of the term. So why don't we just move all the terms from the right to the left and change everything to the negative. Okay, so we still have negative 0.25x squared minus 0.5x plus 60 on the left side, and then we just move everything from the right to the left, as I just said. Okay, sorry. Looks like we got a little problem with copying, so let me just copy that. Then change the sign, as I said. So we have to change minus plus to minus to all the terms. So all the terms on the right are positive. So we just change everything to the negative. Okay, when we move to the left. So then we can combine terms. So we can combine negative 0.2025x squared with negative 0.02x squared. So that's the first group. They are like terms. So what we get is what? Negative 0.045x squared. Okay, remember you have two negative terms. Okay, so that's first term, and then we combine negative 0.5x with negative 0.6x, that will give us 1.1x, isn't it? And then we have positive 60 and negative 20, and that will give positive 40, isn't it? So the whole thing is just 0. So that's the new equation we have. All right. So then we need to, we need to simplify this equation and try to solve it. All right. So we don't like decimals. So why don't we just plug in, multiply some number 1000 to make it all the numbers integers in this equation. Let me double check the equation and see if there's anything wrong with it. Oh, okay, looks right. Everything looks right. So we can multiply by 1000, but we don't have to do it. We can multiply 200. Actually, if you do the problem, you find that you only need to multiply 200 on both sides of the equation to make all the numbers in the equation integers. Actually, I'm going to multiply negative 200 to each term on the left. So when you multiply negative 200, first, all the terms become the opposite sign. So the first term becomes positive, and then you just multiply 200 by what? Negative 0.045. So what you get will be positive 9 if you do that. Okay, it's 9, it's not 8. Sorry. Okay, if you multiply negative 200 by negative 0.045, you get a 9. Okay, you can check it yourself easily. And then when you multiply negative 200 by negative 1.41, you're going to get a positive 220. Okay. Now you multiply 40 by negative 200, that becomes negative 8,000, isn't it? Okay. Oops. 1,000. Okay. So then we need to, factor. Okay, you can solve this quadratic equation in different ways, but then if you factor it, what you get is okay. If you do that, see what you get. I believe it will be 9x plus 40 times x minus 20. Okay. So 9x times x is 9x squared, so that's first term, and 40 times negative 20, that's okay, 400. I think it's 400 instead of 40. I'm sorry. So if you multiply 400 by negative 20, you're going to get negative 8,000, and then the cross terms will be 400x. And the 9x times negative 20, that would be negative 180x. So 400x plus negative 180x, that would be positive 220x. Okay, so that's right. So this is the factorization of the left-hand side. Then you just set each factor equal to 0 on the left. Solve this equation. So what we get is what? We get 9x plus 400 equal to 0, or what? x minus 20 equal to 0, right? Okay, so so when you solve each equation, you're gonna get the solution. So 9x plus 400 equal to 0. For example, you're gonna get what? So I need arrows. Okay, so that's equal to what? Okay, 9x plus 400 equal to 0. You move 400 to the right, you get the 9x equals negative 400. Right? And then you just divide by 9 on both sides to solve the equation, isn't it? So, okay, so that works. So divide by 9. So we got the x equals negative 400 over 99. So that's one solution, but we have another equation to solve, and that will give us another solution, isn't it? So x minus 20 equals, so that one is easy. What do you do? Just move 20 to the right, so we get x equal to 20. So we got two solutions for the problem, but you know, remember x is the number of cells, so it cannot be negative. So the only solution that makes sense is x equal to 20. Okay. So, but number of cells. So the answer to the problem is x equal to 20. All right, so that's final answer. Okay.